I come back like, come with that Fetty Wap. Snitching, you better not. Demons do different things. I show her life without me. She says she can't see it. You go buy the drip and still gotta buy a bitch. I hear this shit you saying. I'ma get with you, man. Woo. Stick 'em. No tricks, no more tries. You niggas pussy, I can see it in your eyes. I'm done with you bitches, no more believing your lies. No more tries. Pussy, I can see it in your eyes. Black hoodie, black with it. No, you bitches, no more believing the lies. Easy E, MC Shan, Feed the Beast, Free my nigga, Twist the Keys, Millie 3 degrees. Uh, Amphetamine. Clip hole 17, get high off that ketamine. Alright, what up, y'all? My bad, I was on my 50 shit. Let me double back to my headphones. Hold on. No more tricks, no more try. Yo, they fucked up, y'all. How they brought out the purple ballerina for me. You feel me? I knew he was coming. Yo, the motherfucker feelings is so hurt. He cannot let it go. Didn't he say that I'm over here tripping off them because I want them to be my friends and I just want to talk? Motherfucker, this is how I know you're not street savvy. Cause you got me all the way fucked up. The last thing I want to do with you is talk, bro. I want to punch you in your shit. I want to rip them T-Rex arms off you and beat you with them. You feel me? There's a whole big difference on YouTube and what I want to do to you. Like, you feel me? I want to beat you up in front of the people so the people could know how pussy you are and why you shouldn't be talking the way you're talking. And the only reason you be talking the way you're talking is because of the safety of the internet, obviously. You feel me? Or because you carry a firearm with you 24/7. You feel me? But I think deep down inside, you know, I will grab you by your fucking braids and drag you a couple of fucking blocks and probably rip half them shits out your head. Real talk though. Real talk though. You can pretend you whoever you want on the internet, but and you can write all the little community posts you want. But in real life, I will beat your ass, and I think you know that. That's why you just doing what you're doing, because you know in real life, I will fuck you up. Fuck all this internet shit. Feel me? And then all them people that love you, they're gonna be like, oh my God. They're gonna be so sad. They're gonna be so sad. So sad. So I get it. You know you got influence. So because your bitch ass don't like me and you're incapable of going about your way, you know why? Because y'all motherfuckers phase out without me. You gotta understand, ever since the John Frank effect, nobody think about y'all. Mr. One is struggling to stay relevant in the community, you know, having to be 10 times the power of messiness. You know what I'm saying? Times 10 power. Feel me? So it's like, who really desperate out here? Who really losing? You not online, not thought of, not in the conversation. You feel me? Vaughn weak ass channel lost mad fucking views. Right? What happened to Vaughn channel after she did the John Frank effect? Her shit went on decline. Then she had to take a hiatus and take a break. You feel me? What happened to Miss Tawana? She showed herself to be a liar, a vindictive, malicious person. Everything I said she was. And Gears, I proved Gears not to be the truth. You feel me? Because my whole thing is when I came into the situation with Mr. Warner, I said a motherfucker could never come at me as long as I'm telling the truth and keeping it real. Right? Apparently that was wrong. So it goes to show you that whole conscript that they go by about truth and logic and all of that. That's not true. It's just a bunch of bullshit. That's just some shit that they feed y'all. You know what I'm saying? To make y'all believe that shit. But when it comes down to the truth and what really counts, you see what happens with me, Too Strong and Mimi. We were telling the truth. Mr. Warner was lying. And motherfuckers seen it for what it was. They seen how messy she was. And on top of that, motherfuckers been, even my own people, been telling me for years, I don't trust that Mr. Warner lady. She mad messy. She mad messy. Be careful, John. Be careful. They've been telling me that since forever. And even up until, you feel me? And me, nah, she all right, she ain't never gonna, she all right, whatever, whatever, whatever. This is what happens when you don't listen to your core people. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not like it was one person. It was a mad people that warned me about her. But guess what? I thought I was smarter than everybody else. We could say I was Vaughn in the situation. I thought I was bigger than the program. You feel me? I had to be Vaughn in the situation. See, the thing about Vaughn is Vaughn doesn't even know that they let her off the leash. Vaughn doesn't even know that she was used as a pawn in that situation. That's why her stance is, I didn't do nothing. I was just sticking up for Mr. Warner. Yeah, that's what you thought, sucker. You know what I'm saying? That's what you thought. But you got to understand when motherfuckers are playing on a higher level than you and they using you and you don't even know you're being used, that's how good they are. That's how nice they are. You feel me? Why you don't look at the facts, Vaughn? These are the facts. Let me give you the facts. She never liked you. She thought you were disgusting, bottom. She thought worse thing about you than I did. And that was the one getting into it with you, right? I had to convince my friend, my fake ass mother, that you was a decent person. Me, not anybody the fuck else. Not Gears that's cheering you on now after you get into a beef with John and he already couldn't save Mr. Warner. You know what I'm saying? Because I get it. You can't put the puzzle together. So let me put the pieces together for you. She never fucking liked you. John was telling her, nah, she alright, she a good person. I was the one saying good things about you because my word is what counted. You speaking on your word for yourself, you representing yourself, had her all the way looking at you wrong. You know what I'm saying? You representing yourself had her looking at you like the worst human being ever. You feel me? And John had to use his influence and his intelligence to try to convince her otherwise. You feel me? And that's what I did. Because after I put in the work for you, she started seeing you another way. You feel me? They started seeing you the way John seen you. They was following John's narrative. You get me? On Vaughn. That's what was happening. You feel me? As soon as I lowered the temperature on you, guess what happened? The rest followed. Like, hello. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. So now let's move forward. Me and Mr. Warner get into an argument over some shit that she's knows she's wrong and she should have apologized to me on. But instead of apologizing to me, she picked you up. You know what I'm saying? Because you were gullible. You got to understand, you're like me when I first met her. And you see this kind old lady that says some real shit, that she be right a lot of the times, and da 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 da. That's what you seen. You seen what I seen. You felt for the glitz and the glamour. You feel me? Everything that glitter ain't gold. You feel me? And you got to understand, it's the same thing. Remember when you was riding with Bam in the beginning? You didn't know Bam from a hole in the wall, but you gave her all this fucking loyalty, right? Same thing you doing today in time. You giving loyalty to somebody that you didn't put in time with. You know what I'm saying? At least me, I put in time with her. You know what I'm saying? So I know who she is on and off the field. You don't. You get what they tell you they is. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they project to you, you got to believe it because they coming at you in an authentic way and da 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 da. And you are feeble minded. So obviously you're going to fall for the ploy. So now the difference between me and you is I learned how to say no. You ain't been friends with them that long to learn how to say no. Maybe you could have learned through me. You know what I'm saying? But point of the story is She ain't pick you up because she picked you up because she fuck with you. She picked you up to replace this energy right here. And you got to understand, if I'm on live saying you like a previous version of me, and I'm saying that you about to take the torch, she get into an argument with me, and then don't even come back and apologize to me as she should. I'm looking at my watch like regular scheduled program, like, yo, she owed me an apology. Why she ain't called me by now? Oh, I see what happened. She picked up different energy. She replaced me. Cool. The grass is never greener. I'm telling you. Nothing was wrong with Vaughn at the time. Vaughn's still cool. But you got to understand, Vaughn, if she's telling, and Vaughn, I know you're not going to put this together because you're too stupid. But check this out. Go with the chain of events that I'm displaying for you. Never fucked with you, thought you was vile, thought you was ain't shit, and all of that. John had to come through, put the word for you. Then she gets mad at me, stops talking to me, and then all of a sudden becomes your friend out the thin blue sky. Adopts you as a daughter within a couple of months. You didn't even have enough time to earn the name daughter. Because I'm telling you, she didn't give me the name son until after she fought with P. Smith. Until she said she called me son and nephew one day. P. Smith got mad at her, and you know what I'm saying? And don't, oh, I know how everybody thinks I'm the bad guy over the P. Smith situation. Do y'all want context on the P. Smith situation? Remember, Myron's like, we see how you did P. Smith. Everybody's seeing how you did P. Smith. I wonder why I did P. Smith like that. I wonder why nobody ever asked that question. How did John ever get there with P. Smith? I wonder who was in his ear telling him things about P. Smith to make him feel the way he felt when he seen her on that panel and said what the fuck he said. You know what I'm saying? Because I already knew it was coming. I already knew it was coming. I had people in my ear telling me it was coming. You feel me? So what I did, I prepared. But you never gonna hear that part of the story. You're never gonna hear that part of the story. But since I'm starting the mess report, I gotta figure out a way. But matter of fact, I can't do that. Ask questions inconspicuously shit. I don't respect that. If you really want a question asked or answered, why don't you come in and ask the question or write it in the comment section, and I will write it down and put it on my message report and answer all the questions that people really want answered. Because there's a lot of things I might not be able to crack the puzzle for you, but I might give you some really good insight on what was happening at the time. Factual, factual insight that will make you look at somebody and be like, what? They was moving like that? That's how, what? What? You'll be fucked up and confused, y'all. Trust me. You feel me? To see how these people actually move in the background. And then they want to paint you out to be a snake and paint you out to put you on all sorts of medications. Listen, I can see they going through Alzheimer's. I hope their Alzheimer's don't start kicking in when I start telling the truth. That's all I'm saying, y'all. That's all I'm saying, because I'm predicting the whole shit right now. You want to move some pieces around? I'm about to move some pieces around too. And I'm about to tell you, please do not get amnesia when I start telling the truth, because I'm tired of saving people. Like, I'm gonna give you some hints of some questions you can ask me. Ask me, who did Miss Tawanda really think was the baby troll? That's one. That one y'all gonna be shocked by who she really thought it was. Y'all gonna be like, what? Who she was accusing up until the last moment and telling me, no, that's who it is. Convinced. She was convinced that that's who it was. And I'm pretty sure, I didn't believe her, but I'm pretty sure that's why it ended, because it got too crazy. You know what I'm saying? But you should see who her pick was. And then people be over there. Yo, I'm telling you, the funny shit is on 1,000. Another one. What was the other question? Damn, it was another good question. I had the P. Smith question. Yeah, you might want context on that one. There was another one that we could go through. Wait, let me get back to the Vaughn shit. All right, Vaughn. So basically, you got picked up because UC has this righteous old lady, yada, yada, yada. You know what I'm saying? She putting on the ploy for you. She putting on the act. You bought it. I bought it too, so I ain't mad at you. We all fell for it. I fell for it. Mimi fell for it. We all fell for it before. But once you on the opposite end of that shit, you get to see it for what it is. You feel me? And then you could call it out easily. But guess what? All right, so boom. Now she using your energy. She told everybody else that knows us to mind their business between me and her. But conveniently, she lets you on a panel tell me about our relationship when you do not know my side of it. For all you know, she could have been telling you all lies. For all you know, she could have been telling you everything she wanted to hear or her side, just strictly her side. So how can you come in and give a conclusion when you don't know the other person's side? You know what I'm saying? That was mistake number one. And then you guys try to personalize that to Vaughn to take the heat off Mr. Warner because you guys are shapeshifters. You know what I'm saying? You guys want to move the goalpost. And in reality, I keep telling you, if you give me that video and let me review the video from that night to the next morning when she wrote the post, I can prove to you the manipulation and all of that Mr. Warner was trying to cast upon all of y'all, all the people on the panel, even Vaughn. I could show you that you was a pawn in her game if you just give me that video and let me break it down. Everybody, you keep wanting to go of, no, Gears is the one that cleared it for me. Bro, you're mad fucking stupid. Gears is gonna clear Mr. One of anything. And to make you look good and if you buy into it, you're just the shiny fucking penny in the middle of the shit. You feel me? You just mad dumb there on the sidelines, thinking that it's really about you when it's not. It's not about you, bro. You got played. You got played. And I'm sorry you don't see it that way. But I know Mr. Warner. I'm almost sure she played you. Cause she told everybody else to mind their fucking business. But she let you come at me knowing that you don't even know me like that. And then you let Gears create a narrative in your head that I never liked you and I was hating on you. Girl, I was about to buy all your kids Halloween costumes. Cause last year they didn't have Halloween. Cause you didn't have no money. You feel me? Just so you see how what Gear says and what John says and what John was going to do and what people know John was going to do and how they're running with this shit, the lies. And you want to run with the lies because it make you feel good. The truth is this is what I'm saying. You can hit these motherfuckers with the truth and they will run with the fake shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can I see her as an enemy when just on Halloween? So the situation, me and Mr. Want to start being fan what after Thanksgiving. So on Halloweenish, right? I'm fucking trying to buy her kids some costumes because I heard that they didn't have no costumes last year because they was broke, because they was fucked up, because they had no money. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? John hated on her so much. John hates that girl so fucking much. I hate that girl so fucking much that I only shared it to like two of my groups and like two, three people I fuck with. And I said, yo, I'm trying to put something together for her. I'm gonna do it anonymously. She not even gonna know it's from me because she probably wouldn't even take it if she'd be offended. But I'm gonna put this together anonymously if I could raise it amongst people. If not, I'll put the money up myself. I just didn't want to put the whole thing up myself, and I knew there's people that like to contribute to shit. And my whole thing is when I have something solid to contribute to, the people that contribute that I know, they don't want to contribute to bullshit. They always ready to contribute to some shit, but they ready to contribute to some real right shit. Feel me? So I knew I was gonna do it in the background. I knew I wasn't gonna make a movie or throw it in their face later. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, fuck it. But then I talked to somebody and they said, are you sure? So they made me double think. And they made me double think maybe I got it wrong. Maybe they don't need help. You know what I'm saying? So when I did that, I said, I don't want to offer somebody something and they actually do got it. That would be offensive. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, I was trying to ask her in a way, in a roundabout way, where I couldn't offend her or kind of like, but I just ended up letting go one day when I came to the chat, asked her a question, and she kind of said some shit like, nah, we just not doing Thanksgiving or I mean, whatever the fuck it was, Halloween. We just don't celebrate that, whatever, whatever, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And my whole thing is, I'm such this evil person. Like, I'm over here trying to make sure all the kids have Halloween. I do that shit for the people in my building. If people in my building don't have a costume or something, I come out my pocket or I go into my closet look for an old costume, or nigga, every year I do the same shit. I give my old costumes away next year to people that don't got costumes that's on there looking for costumes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just the fact that I'm not this grimy person that they try to make me out to be, right? And just because I got a problem with Mr. Warner doesn't give Gears the right to switch the storyline. You can't make it to I hate this girl when I was cool with this girl or semi cool or whatever. Just because the fact that she's easily manipulated and she likes to go with the popularity contest, that's on her. That's her own stupidity. You feel me? It's not my fault she don't got good perception. You know what I'm saying? And I could see UP and everybody else's frustration with her. Because yo, when I went on Truth Hurts tried to say, yo, John, nah, she probably really tried to do you like that when it came to Mr. Warner. And then I'm like, yeah, but y'all don't understand. Mr. Warner allowed it. Mr. Warner could have stopped in her track. Mr. Warner knew what she was doing. Mr. Warner knew her intentions. Even if it was to defend or throw me under the bus, Mr. Warner still sanctioned that. Mr. Warner still allowed that. You feel me? She wanted Vaughn to get at me so I could get at Vaughn. You don't understand. Mr. Warner wanted me to wild out, get everybody to say something to me, and then she back them up off me and still be cool with me. She wanted to get Gears and all of them on me, and Carla and all of them on me, and then back them down when it was too much. Like, nah, it's all right, y'all. He good. You feel me? That's what she wanted to do. Feel me? And that use that fucking Vaughn. It's just it is what it is. I don't even care. It's just a little frustrating that Vaughn don't see it for what it is. I'm like, how all of a sudden you got picked up? How all of a sudden you became a daughter when it took everybody mad long to get a title? Like you don't question these things. You don't question when somebody's playing in your face or they playing you or they using you for your energy. You can't see it. You have energy. And guess what? When you stop coming outside, guess what I said? I said, wow, maybe she didn't fall for it. You know what I'm saying? When after the whole blow up happened and you didn't continue on being messy with them, I said, wow, maybe she didn't fall for it. Maybe a piece of what I said she heard. Because I know for a fact, just you watching the episodes of the shit that was going down, you could tell who the fuck was lying when they was lying. Because everybody else could. And I'm not talking about the audience, I'm talking about everybody involved in the situation. Everybody involved in the situation could tell who was lying when they was lying. Gears didn't know because he was never in the situation. That's why he was just there like a babysitter or a paraprofessional just standing there on the sideline watching. No contribution to the conversation. And then on top of that, I'm tired of saving these people. I saved her when it came to and the sinner and what's the other lady name? Stinner and the other lady when it came to the money. You know what I'm saying? If I said what she really said, it don't matter about how I took it and how I felt. If I told you what she really said, y'all would take it for exactly how she said it. Because I was offended by it when she said it. When she said that shit to me, I was offended. And I had to tell her, I don't fuck with people over money. I don't do shit like that. I never did. You know what I'm saying? It's not even in my character. Saved it there. Because I didn't want to tell the full on shit of what she said. You feel me? It's a bunch of places I save ass at. And she over here trying to throw me under the bus, trying to provoke Glib into getting at me. She trying to pull all these names out of her hat, hoping that one of these situations pick up and bite on the situation. You don't see how malicious she is when she tried to make y'all think I was the baby troll on episode 2 or 1. And then she had 2Ps coming out here coming at me. Not saying that she had her. I'm saying the debate that she put out there. Vonnie grabbed onto it. 2Ps grabbed onto it. Thank God they didn't go all the way in on me. And I went up there and I tried to diffuse it real quick. But you got to understand, I can understand where 2Ps is coming from, being that she been accused. But you have Mr. Warner playing with your emotions because she knows that she was setting you up for that situation right there. Because at the end of the day, she knows I have nothing to do with being a baby troll. She knows that for a fact. She knows that for a motherfucking fact that I have nothing to do with being a baby troll. But she wanted to lay it out there in front of y'all so y'all think that. because she's mad at me. Is that not malicious? Is that not vindictive? And then the next episode gotta clean it up. Is that not malicious and vindictive? Come on, y'all. Are y'all real or are y'all fake? Are you gonna be a puppet like Gears? Or are you gonna be a real motherfucker? Because guess what? I get it. I'm not the most popular motherfucker here. But guess what? When I'm telling the truth, I'm gonna stand on it. I'm not gonna fake like that motherfucking puppet over there. That motherfucker over there two-stepping like a bitch. And he wrong. You feel me? That's the difference. Then on top of that, the lady had to this is when I knew the lady was a liar. Is me, her, and Gears on the panel. She swore her grandkids to something that she knew she was lying on. And I swore on my son right after she swore on her grandkids, just to show the purple headed dummy that she was lying. Just to show dummy over here on the phone. It's just us three on the phone. She swore on her grandkids. And I had to swear on my son, let him drop that right there on the spot over her swearing on her grandkids. So if she'll swear on her grandkids right in front of me and lie, and in front of Gears and lie, and force me to have to swear on my son to override her fucking lie and override her word that's shinier and probably better than mine in this community. I had to do all of that to override her fucking word because that's how serious this shit is to her. That she had to swear on her grandkids and lie. And I know that she's lying. You expect me to respect somebody like that? Come on. If put yourself in my shoes for that one particular situation, they swearing on their grandkids to you, and you swearing on your son right behind them that they're the ones that's lying. How you gonna feel in that situation? Nobody want to put themselves in my shoes. You got a vindictive old lady trying to get Glib to do stories on me, knowing that Glib was just my man's and them. That's not vindictive. That's not grimy. Getting all these puppets to talk shit. So, nigga, you think anybody else would have been able to do the shit that Gears is doing when it came about Kelly, or when it came to the joke in reference to my sister, and now he's trying to switch it up to, nah, I always thought that about you. Well, guess what? I lived my whole damn life and I've never heard nobody say that to me. But you want to be the first one. And I think Michi said she said it to me. I don't remember that. But I guess you want to be the first one in my entire lifetime to tell me some shit like that. What a coincidence. You think I'm gonna let you play in my fucking face? You took it to Kelly, nigga. That shows how mad you are. All because I told you your bitch ass can't protect Mr. Warner on this one, no matter what. I told you that from the beginning. On this one, you're not gonna win. I knew that from the beginning. I let you up in the situation just so you could see what the truth is. I thought once you seen what the truth was, you was going to stand on the truth. But you still swerved and bitched out for friendship or whatever. For whatever reason you did it for, you did it for. But you did it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't look at you the same. You feel me? You will bend for your friends. You know what I'm saying? So your friend won't look bad. You will lie for your friend so your friend won't look bad. And it's not that deep for me. Everybody got to stand in their own shit. Why can't she? She started that shit. She manufactured that shit. She basically made that shit happen. And look how it landed for her. Talking about the Vaughn effect. Look what happened in the Vaughn effect. Motherfuckers see her for the messy old lady that she is, and every day she proves it. Y'all acting like she ain't proving it to y'all. Like she ain't showing you who she really is. She's manufacturing questions. She don't even have that much audience to even have as many questions as she has. Hello, it's just not adding up. She faking the funk just to get attention, and that's how desperate she is. If you really had shit to do, you wouldn't have time to do all this extra shit just to be malicious. Hello. A liar's gonna be a liar. Listen, y'all could not like me for me being me, but guess what? At least I'm still me, and you have the right to not like me for me. I'm not lying to y'all, and I even say shit that I know y'all gonna make fun of me for. It is what it is. I'd rather be made fun of and all of that for what I actually did. I stand in my shit. This motherfucker over there, you seen she's incapable of letting that shit go. She got embarrassed on Money Boy Trey panel. She got embarrassed on the panel before that. Why you think she didn't leave the live up? If you even compare the three videos she did, you're gonna catch all the lies in it by yourself. But nobody wants to be fair. Everybody want to play the popularity game. That's why I said it's not if you not in that cult or you not in that game, don't expect them to be fair when you get into a problem with them. Just know that if you not with them and you wasn't inducted in their cult, that's they move like a gang. Like listen, in a gang, it don't matter if my man's right or wrong. I have to have his back regardless. But as a man, I don't subscribe to those rules no more. If my man is wrong, my man is wrong. I don't want to have your back when you're wrong. Respectfully. Feel me? That's me. That's me in the elevated mind frame. Now in a gang member mind frame, yeah, my friends, my friends, my friends. I even said if I ever found out a baby troll was somebody that associated with me, I would give them up in a heartbeat. You know why? Because you couldn't roll with me doing some shit like that. You couldn't roll with nobody in my crew. Nobody in my crew would be okay with some shit like that. They would all feel the same. Like, no, they gotta go. I don't feel comfortable in this group no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I forgot I got coffee. It's just crazy that if you say something to Vaughn, Vaughn's gonna come out here like a crybaby, like, you see, y'all fucking with me and I ain't doing nothing, I ain't doing nothing, I ain't doing nothing. And they called my grandmother, she accused me of so many lies that I never harped on and never made her look like the liar that she is. You know what I'm saying? Never really made her look like the liar that she is. Never reviewed the video that I could prove that she was harassing me and being a pop off dummy. I could prove it. They haven't given me the video. Bro, I've been giving you mad grace because people been telling you I didn't like you and I genuinely didn't have a problem with you. But now, if you want to jump in on my shit and I ain't do nothing to you, all I'm trying to say is don't be mad when I take you there. Don't be mad when I have you beating up the oven, stabbing up the couches all over again, all emotional, staying up all day and night. I could do that to you, but I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? It's literally my choice, not yours. And that's the crazy part about it. I have a weak ass individual trying to join in on the fun on somebody trying to harass me and they're in the wrong. And then when I do it to you, you're gonna cry victim. How is that fair? How is that fair? Why can't you just mind your business? Because this is the same shit you did with the Mr. Warner situation. And I know she gonna come out here like, I just put laughing emojis. Motherfuckers up there calling me retard, Down syndrome face. There's a lot of things that people put up about you that I could easily go in the comment section and put mad laughing emojis. Even Vaughn, even when you came back, I think somebody put some shit up about Joy, and you immediately on day one or day two of being back put mad laughing emojis under the comments on the shit about Joy. How is that somebody that's not looking for problems? Like how? Like you gonna play in my face and just say it's just like why are you why would you take a break to come back immediately to try to get some shit started with people that you just took a break from? You don't make no fucking sense, girl. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all I'm saying. Like it is what it is. Like this is why you couldn't be down with the last crew because it's like you couldn't admit to your true character, your true nature. You want to be a messy motherfucker and you want to be into God too. There's nothing wrong with that. But you gotta lie to yourself and act like you one way when you really both ways. Me, I'm both ways. I wear that shit like a badge. I'm like, yeah, I'm godly and I'm this way too. It is what it is. You try to pretend you one way, knowing that you really both ways. You really a messy motherfucker. Just let it out. You don't gotta fake it. You don't gotta do the whole little charade and game shit. That's what motherfuckers don't respect about it. Just be you and own it. Messy ass cricket, right? Many people know they are full of shit. It's about time you're speaking the truth from inside. You were biased, but now you're speaking on what you have all seen. Yo, and it's crazy because even with the situation with UP, I told UP, I said, yo, your situation with her might be factual, but mine, that situation might not be mine. Only, and I only said that because me and her did not have a relationship. Me and her didn't talk. Me and her were not overly cool, other than what people seen. And I thought she was real because she wasn't. Because when I beef with somebody, usually when they get cool with me, they try to be on my dick. They try to be like, once we get cool, they try to be super on my dick, and I don't like that. There's something about that that makes me scream fake. So the fact that she was just casual and normal, and she had her boundaries with me, made me respect her. I was like, oh, all right, she know how to stand up to me. She know how to speak up for like there was little things, and then even UP made me like her when UP always was like, because remember I would watch the content. UP was always like, yo, she the underdog, she the underdog, she the underdog. So when her and UP started fighting, it started reminding me of all that shit. I'm like, maybe she is the under. I started buying into that whole narrative. You feel me? I'm like, yo, I see what she see now. You know what I'm saying? I see what UP talking about now. Boom. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of those people. I watch the content and I'm trying to see what people is talking about, right? But then also when I come down to the last people that talked about, everybody saying the same thing. Truth Hurt said the same thing. Fucking UP said the same thing. Bam said the same thing. Anaya, Too Strong, Mimi, and then when they all got into it, well, everybody said the same thing. It's starting to like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got fucking Jamila over here telling me, you see, John, and motherfucker, I was defending you. I thought motherfuckers was jumping on the bandwagon bullying you, but apparently I should have minded my fucking business because you have back history with these motherfuckers that I don't know about. And me watching your YouTube personality, thinking that you just, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt like I give myself. You just a misunderstood person. You know what I'm saying? You probably are a good person. And then when you was doing all that God shit, I guess I bought into it more. Cause I'm like, damn, I went from thinking this girl is stupid to actually respecting this girl and being like, even if we don't get along, the shit that she was doing with the church stuff and the palms and the interpretations and actually doing it, and the fact that she could actually keep me there as an audience member and not want to leave, I was like, damn, I was giving beyond props, beyond props. And I think that's where I got confused with the God shit because I believe the God shit was so, to me, it was authentic. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was authentic. I'm like, damn, nigga, you grabbed me as a fucking as an audience member. That's crazy. Because why would I listen to you about God when I just thought this about you? And I'm like, damn, she showed me a whole new person. I'm like, damn, maybe she is smart. Maybe I had her all fucking wrong. So that's why I be trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. But it's like, bro, you couldn't be that smart if you just went and took a break and then you come back into this dumb shit. And then you want to do it with me, knowing that I could make you cry and hurt your feelings. And I never even wanted to. I was the one telling them to like you when they didn't like you, when they thought you wasn't shit. And now that they don't like me, now they like you a little bit more. Don't you see how that worked? LTG was on the shit list. As soon as I got into beef with them, LTG rose up out of the shit list and became liked, and I became disliked. Don't you understand that people got to switch energies? It's not like we could both be disliked because you don't like both of us. No, it's if we don't like John, we got to elevate the other person. Don't you see how they work? You're only being elevated because I'm not liked. That's all I'm saying. Like, you didn't put in no work with them. You ain't help him get no information. You ain't been on no phone call. You ain't held down no secrets. Nothing. If anything, you threw Mr. Warner under the bus because when I'm on the phone with Mr. Warner, you on the phone with Too Strong and me squashing it out. Me and Mr. Warner get off the phone. I go on the community wall. You and Too Strong and me squashed it all out, and you left Mr. Warner high and dry. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, motherfuckers don't know when they get played, and I get it. I think everybody think they better than the program. Everybody think they liked for them, but nah, you around a bunch of users. You know what I'm saying? You gonna under users. Let me see what y'all talking about. I ain't reading the chat. Man, cricket, messy cricket. Yo, the cricket misunderstood cricket. Hilarious cricket. Crickets. She's like the treatment. That's why she does this shit. She put herself in these situations. Yo, 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 and it's like, bro, I don't even got a beef with you. Why you don't go like, yeah, why you don't go fuck with somebody else that actually don't like you? So that way, you know what I'm saying? That way it makes sense. Whatever beef you got makes sense. It's two people that don't like each other. I'm thinking I'm going about my way, you going about your way, and that's it. One time I seen her, she said some shit like I don't. I just want to be able to just be in the chat with people. I don't have to talk to them or not talk to them, and that's how I felt. And then you go from that mind frame to this mind frame. It took me to a long time ago when I told her about my sister. She acted like she had some grand connection because she had somebody that went through that or something or her family. I don't know. I remember being on a panel one day and we shared a moment about my sister a long time ago. It had to be like on UP panel just to go from like that, from like a week later to go dissing me at the highest level because other motherfuckers didn't like me again. Like you gotta understand. I know a follower when I see one. Yo, she put herself in this situation because it's like me arguing with Gears and Mr. Warner. Nobody's saying your name. What that got to do with you, my man? What that got to do with you? And then when I say something about you, you gonna have them come out here like, see, I told you he hate Vaughn. I told you. And you're over here. Thank you, Gears. Thank you for proving my point. My man, you're the only dummy. You're the only fucking dummy. I'm over here like she can't be that dumb. She can't be. Either she playing the game or she just that dumb. And I'm thinking you that dumb. I'm not even thinking you playing the game. Then gets all crazy. Yeah, she get all paranoid and shit. That girl ain't nobody. No, trust me. I'm starting to see it. Like I'm just like I don't get it, bro. I just don't get it. But this ain't what you want, and I don't even want it with you. I don't even want it with you. I want to beat Gears up. Why don't you just mind your business? This is mano a mano. This is man shit. This is between two men. Why don't you mind your big? Why don't you find the female to go argue with? I remember when UP was wearing your ass out for a week. You didn't, or 2 weeks. You didn't say nothing. Anaya had to come in and save you, and then you took a month break off. So why you come back fucking with me when there's people that want smoke with you? If you want it, if you want smoke, there's people out here that actually want smoke with you. I don't want smoke with you. Let it be clear. There's like three people I do not want smoke with. You feel me? I do not want smoke with Vaughn. I do not want smoke with Vonnie. I do not want smoke with Mr. Warner. Those three, they pushing it with me. Well, not Vaughn, she just started. The other two is pushing it with me. I don't want smoke with them. You think I'm lying when I'm saying I'm telling you my truth? I don't want smoke with them. I really don't. If it was by choice and it was push a button, beef with them or not beef with them, and that's the way it was gonna go, whatever button I push, I'll push not beef with them. But them motherfuckers are pushing beef with him, beef with him, beef with him. Now Gears, I don't mind because he says some foul shit out his mouth, and I feel like I want to rectify his mouth. You know what I'm saying? I want to make his mouth look like my mouth. You feel me? Straight like that. So him, open season with him. You women, mind your business. Mind your business. I don't even want to argue with y'all. I don't want to disrespect y'all. I don't want to do none of that. But y'all keep pushing me till I get to that point. And when I get to that point, it's like what y'all do to Ben. You push, you poke, you poke, you poke. And then when you get what you asked for, you motherfuckers be like, see, I told you. I told you they were fucked up individuals. I told you. That's all y'all do. That's all y'all do. Y'all blame. You want to push it on the wrong people, and then keep poking and antagonizing. And once you get what you finally deserve, I know it's not worth it. That's why it's like chill, chill. But you motherfuckers won't stop pushing. You know what I'm saying? And as soon as I react and I give you the same bad guy that you guys are, then you're gonna be like, oh, see, they was right about him. They was right about him. I'm fighting myself not to do no fuck shit to y'all. Cause it's too fucking easy to take y'all there. It's too easy. The girl, she wants to be a part of something, then goes to positive friends. And yo, that's yo. I'm glad you said that. Yo, classic. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I gotta put that shit on the wall. You better say that shit. You better say that shit. Then she take all her bullshit to every other fucking channel that's not talking about that, that don't know the fucking players, and then she want to bring up that over there, like, huh? She go on her hand and like, huh? And people be like, what's wrong, Vaughn? And she be like, nothing. Huh? What's wrong, Vaughn? You sad? Huh? Yeah, people over there are following me and hating on me and witches and witchery and and I'm just Vaughn and everybody hates me and I didn't do nothing. It's like and yo, even the positive people are like, oh man, Vaughn's on this shit again. Oh man, Vaughn's about to bring her bullshit to our channel right now. Yo, Vaughn, how many positive communities they kicked you out? Cause yo, why do you keep getting pushed out, yo? Why? You gotta ask yourself that. Eventually you're gonna have to say, yo, it's me. You know what I'm saying? Eventually you're gonna have to take blame for that shit. It can't just be everybody else every time. Every fucking time. And then everybody has the same consensus. And you know what's the fucked up part would make it even worse, Vaughn? When people that genuinely don't get along with each other and despise each other are saying the exact same fucking narrative, when they stop each other and go, yeah, I hate this motherfucker, but that one part that they said about this one individual right here, hold on, you better listen to them. Yeah, they might lie about 99.99999% of everything else, but that one 0.0000% you better listen to that shit. That, when enemies come out and say that shit, you better. Oh man, that shit is bad. Those characters are funny to watch. Everyone is family. She wants to be a part of. Yo, I'm telling you, she don't even understand that Mr. Warner don't even put people down. She don't call people family members out until mad long. Until mad long. There has to be a trust established and all of that. So you telling me you just bypassed all of that and became daughter. You bypass all the fucking you bypass all the hurdles in the way and just qualified off the rip. I know me and Carla had to put in work for some titles. You know what I'm saying? But you just came through and just got it off the rip. Nah, nah. Mother Cricket is used. I listen. I knew she was using the cricket, but the cricket didn't know she was being used. But I thought eventually, I thought honestly, see, shame on me. This is where I fuck up. I give Vaughn more credit than she deserves. I think Vaughn's a previous version of myself. And I'm like, John would have eventually caught on. John wouldn't have been that stupid for that long. You know what I'm saying? So I try to say, you know what, Vaughn's a fast learner. You know, and I'm telling you, the church shit got me fucked up. If it wasn't for the church shit, I probably would have thought she was dumb still. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, she a fast learner. She gonna learn the ropes like everybody else. But not, nah. Or some people just want to be used. Or some people just need friendships. She took her. She took her out of the church lady's hands. Yo, I can't see the rest. I gotta wait for the next comment. But her about herself. Yo, that's a fact. She wanted to get the church lady. She wanted to be in charge of that group, right? That's a fact. That's also a fact. She thought she could Debo her way into that and just be the boss of that shit. Everybody know that. And basically, the only one she ended up getting was Vaughn. Cause why? Vaughn is feeble minded. You think Mimi? Listen, Mimi might be nice and shit, but Mimi's not dumb. That's the one thing I tell you. Mimi is super smart. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you could get her through the heart, but you can't get her through the brain. And Too Strong's loyal. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Vaughn was the only one. Like you gotta understand when you got a chain, when there's a weak link in the chain, somebody's gonna exploit that. You know what I'm saying? And they seen the weak link in Vaughn because they actually had a strong team. They actually had a good team and a good system. But Mr. Warner came in there and basically got caught trying to backbite Mimi. And then to save face, she had to take Vaughn with her because it's like she's using Vaughn against John or to replace John's energy. She wanted to be in charge of the church lady group. She couldn't. So she the only ear she got is Vaughn's ear. You know what I'm saying? She got one third of the ear. She was trying to work her way into the Senate. She was trying to work her way into the Senate. She made it past the House. Now the bill got passed to the Senate. It didn't make the vote. Shit. Yup. I want to know why Mother Cricket was counting Sinner's pockets. That I couldn't tell you. All I know is I all I know is the story I told, even on the phone to Mr. Warner, with gears on the line. I still cleaned it up with gears on the line. Even with me, her, and gears on the line, when I cleaned it up, I still didn't tell it how she said it. Because it just looked it just looked bad. It just looked terrible. You know what I'm saying? It's fuck. One thing is what I believe, and the other thing is how it actually sounded and looked. It just because I believe something, and guess what? Where I'm at today with it, I don't even know no more what I'm inclined to believe, because that person then showed me somebody that I don't even know. That person that we see right now on YouTube, I don't know that person at all. Shit. The only thing I'm glad of is that I'm not in their presence and I'm not their friend. That's the only shoe. Like, thank God part of the whole shit. Like, honestly, over a situation like this, normally I would be sad, upset, hurt, all of that shit. None of those feelings have come to me. You know why? Because ever since that day, damn near every day since, she's been showing me why. Like, just double down and why you should never go back to that person no matter what. Even like at first I was with an apology, like fucking apology. Even an apology wouldn't even do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm past an apology now. I'm just to the pack. Like I never want to fuck with you again. You are grimy as fuck. And I don't care if nobody else believed me. I wouldn't say it unless it was true. You know what I'm saying? Like you are grimy as fuck, and then you got everybody else around you looking bad too, because they defending your bad shit. You know what I'm saying? You got people playing in my face, creating jokes, fake jokes about my sister. You got people playing with Kelly names to try to make me look bad, or like if those are the lengths that they gotta go to, and I was just cool with them, it shows you the bitch in them. It shows you how much I hurt them. It shows you how hurt they are. They not used to motherfuckers talking to them like this. Mind you, Gears is a bitch. I do this all in his face with my finger. All of you, I talk with my finger all in his fucking face. Ah, da, 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 da. You feel me? Trust and believe that. You know? So that's what I'm saying. When you let that bitch ass nigga create them jokes about my sister and you ain't say nothing, or you try to act like it wasn't that, or you try to play along with his stupid ass narrative, it showed me how fake of a bitch you was and how I would never want you in my life if you was that fake. If you're gonna be that fucking fake, you done lost. You done lost the real one. You could never be cool with me. And shit, I don't suggest nobody ever fuck with you neither. Because if you called me your son and you fucked with me the hardest, and you was always on the phone with me, and you treated me better than half the fuck. The only person I can say you treat better than me is Carla. The only one that got better treatment than me is Carla. So if you treat me like this, I can only imagine how you treat anybody the fuck else. You feel me? That's all I'm saying. Let that be a lesson to y'all. If y'all think y'all bigger than the program and whatever, if she'll treat me like this, imagine how she'll treat y'all. That's all I'm saying. And Gears bitch ass, look at the shit he's doing and he denying it. He's supposed to be Gears the truth. If you was the truth, at least you would stand on your bitch ass shit that you're doing. You wouldn't have to lie about it. You wouldn't have to play in people's face and say, "Oh no, everybody know that you playing around too much. They you that fucking. I ain't know you was that grimy like that, or it's that easy to make you that grimy." But it shows me you got bitch in you. Ain't no real in you. You want to tell everybody else when they do something wrong, but you over here clearly doing something wrong, and nobody tell you spit. Nobody tell you spit. That shows that they brainwashed and they don't have no real opinion and they don't stand on that. You make your own people look bad. Because if they could tell the world when they wrong for doing the same shit that you do, right? They can tell the whole world when they wrong for doing the same shit that you do. But when you do it, it's quiet. It's quiet when you do it. Nobody got nothing to say. And you expect people to respect that and see that as real? Hold on, y'all. I think she was advising you to be a good gracer with them for the sake of their financials. Nah, she was telling me to defend them because they got money and I don't do shit like that. Like literally, I would have defended them because I would have defended them. Period. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, I'm not the motherfucker. Motherfuckers get money on here too. They give money on here to people that they feel is a charity case. You feel me? They give money on here to people they feel bad for. They don't give money to people like me. You feel me? I ain't never on here got money like that, like that, like that, like that, like that. Maybe on holidays they bless me, and I tell them to direct it towards my son because I ain't never felt comfortable taking money from people. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, like when you get money, you should earn it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like no, I don't know if they give money for protection. I'm not accusing them of that. But she was basically telling me to protect them because they got money. And that's not my flow. That's not my flow. It's never been like honestly, I was offended when they said that because I'm not even money motivated like that. I didn't have money since I was 19. Like, trust me, you couldn't pay me money to do something grimy to somebody. I'm not money motivated like that. I promise you, I'm not. I'm not the type of person you. There's a dollar sign on me that you could buy me. I'm not that person. Trust me. Had money my whole life, then spent money my whole life, spent my own money. I take care of people. People don't take care of me. I'm the giver. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I get, and the people that give me, I treat them like gold because I don't get. I give. I've been giving on here since I fucking came on here. So when y'all call me broke motherfucker from the projects, I probably done donated more to all of these motherfuckers than him or you or whoever the fuck is judging me, and then gave out way more money than all of them. Not all of them, but shit, a majority of them. You feel me? There's some people I probably can't hang with. There's not enough money given to get bought on this free. Nah, some people could be bought. I'm just saying that's never one thing about me. That's not my character. I've always had it. I've always taken care of everybody. So can't nobody come and try to buy me. Like I have friends that they try to take me shopping and I'm not with that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they be on some shit like just cause I have a friend like he made $5,000 that night and he wanna take me to the strip club and he wanna take me to go get really expensive clothes that's out of my league. And my whole thing is if I can't afford it, then that's not me. I don't need you to trick off on me. He the type of friend at 3 in the morning he want to go to the strip club, right? And nobody's up at that time. And if I'm up at that time and I go, nah, I don't got it like that today. He be like, nah, I'll give you like he'll give you $300-$400 just to throw money in the club with him and just go enjoy the time with him. And that's all cool and shit, but and that's for somebody. That's somebody's flow. That's just not my flow. You know what I'm saying? That's never been John's flow. I can't throw your money on the strippers. Like, hello. There's certain things that's just not me. You know? But yeah, all I'm saying is a motherfucker is treacherous, not to be trusted. Just know my word versus their word. You know, once y'all don't believe me, I'm gonna swear on my sister, I'm gonna swear on my son, and guess what? My word is gonna override their word, especially if they lying. You can't swear on nothing in front of me and lie and think that that shit gonna fly. I gotta view you exactly as that. Like, damn, you just took it there. You just lied about that. Oh hell no. You know what I'm saying? So I know y'all think I'm the bad guy and shame on John, but y'all got it fucked up this time. You feel me? Y'all got it fucked up this time. And I'm a firm believer that everything comes to the light. You feel me? So I don't have to do much in this situation. I really don't have to do much. Slowly but surely, everything is coming to the light and everything's going to be seen exactly for how it should be seen. Because you can only fake it for so long. There's only so long cats can run with dogs. Matter of fact, cats can't even run with dogs. Cats can't run with dogs, actually. So, all right. In conclusion, I think that'll be the end of this episode. Oh, and that girl, let me give you like 1 minute. I don't know why people watch you. You do the same plays all the time. If nobody watches you, you don't have that even energy to perform. You got to understand how I look at you. You're like the court jester. Motherfuckers is using you to perform. And when they're done using you, you already know the outcome, dead girl. You know no one genuinely doesn't like you. It has nothing to do with me or you, P. You have to look at it for what it is. Nobody likes you based on you. Yeah, once in a blue, you could say some funny shit, but when you mix the funny shit with super disgusting shit, certain people don't even want to lower themselves to that standard. Like me, seriously, I know you think I watch you, but I don't. I literally tune in, get like 3 minutes worth, write like 3 minutes worth of community walls, tune back in for another 2 minutes, and then I'm out. So let's say I give you 5 minutes out of a whole hour and something change video. I don't know the rest of what you said, and it doesn't even matter to me. People are literally giving me the highlights. Like somebody had to tell me that you was in the fucking channel while they said F Kelly and F Faith and these other motherfuckers didn't say nothing. But they gonna tell you I didn't really fuck with her. But your bum asses is in the channel not saying a damn thing. Suckers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Suckers and hypocrites. That's what I say. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hate so much, and it goes back to my first point. Once y'all hate somebody, y'all elevate the next person. So y'all hate then God for me so much. Y'all have so much hate and animosity for me that you then lowered your standards to go be with that girl. I don't give a fuck if that's where you really want to be. I believe birds of a feather should rock together. But guess what? Ain't no way that I'm gonna be so mad at y'all that I'm gonna go team up with Cardboy, even if he had the juice on y'all. You get me? That's John. John still has some character about himself. So yeah, I told the old lady to suck my dick, but guess what you would do? You would do way worse. You would do way worse. So if I did that under the circumstances, imagine what you would have did under the circumstances. And this is why I tell y'all Gears is a bitch. Gears is not built like me. Gears has never been tested as much as I've been tested on here to even know if he could even withstand. You know what I'm saying? I've withstood a lot to the point where my patience level is way stronger. You know what I'm saying? Let somebody tell Gears how they really feel about Gears. He couldn't handle it. He's a bitch. He can't handle it. He has feminine energy. I'm telling you. I knew he had feminine energy when he started when he chose Kelly as the first thing to do to diss me. And then when he went to the Down syndrome shit, knowing that my sister died from Down syndrome. You gonna tell me that's not a low ball, dirty person? And then the people that defend him, you supposed to tell me I'm not supposed to look at them like sheep, like mindless sheep? I guess they don't see it because it didn't happen to them. But I'm pretty sure if it happened to them and they put themselves in my shoes, they would feel exactly how I felt. That's the funny part about the situation. That's why they're not real. If they wore my shoes, they would feel exactly how I felt. But being that they not and they in a gang and this cult mentality, I expect them to roll with the collective. They have no choice. What's one piranha by themselves? Ineffective. You feel me? What is one piranha gonna do by themselves? Ineffective. You know why? Because they roll in packs. What is one wolf gonna do by themselves? Nothing, because they roll in packs. I'm a wolf by myself. That's the difference. I don't need a pack. I'm a wolf by myself, and I've been that in real life. You know what I'm saying? So I give you the internet award for most gangster motherfucker on the internet, right? If you want that, I could easily give you you are the most toughest motherfucker on the internet according to J4K, right? But now scratch internet, put it in reality, you'll get fucked up and everybody will be fat feel bad for you and not like me for beating you up. And then you know what I'm gonna tell the people? He shouldn't have had all of that mouth. He was talking way higher than his pay grade. He's talking way higher. Y'all the ones that gassed him to think that he could talk like that. Mind you, he's doing it from Milwaukee. The nigga's so mad that he had to go get tickets to go watch the Knicks spank his team by 35 fucking points. And he bought middle row. You know how hurt he had to have been? He taking pictures before the game is over just to show you he was there. And them motherfuckers took a beating. My son Brunson fucked them up. You feel me? Carl Towns, Dominican. Boom, boom. The Dominicans came through right on your own court and started fucking you up right in your face. How you like that? Dominicans came in there and started dunking that shit like Shaq right on your whole team. And you had to pay and watch and suffer through that torture. Sucker motherfucker. You couldn't wait until after your team. See, you posting up the pictures and then your team ended up losing. How embarrassing was that for you? Like, come on, bro. Stop playing. This is New York basketball. This is Knickerbocker season. I got a Detroit attitude. What up, though? What up, though? I'm on my Motor City shit. Stop playing with me. I'm shapeshifting, but the good way. You feel me? I I'm done talking to these suckers for the day. I'm just I hope they realize the error of their ways, or somebody else does. I hope somebody else. This is the whole point of my concept. I hope to wake up one person a day. You know what I'm saying? Like Rome wasn't built in a day, and I can't expect everybody to see the truth. You know what I'm saying? Especially when they've been brainwashed and manipulated for so long. They have to go through the shock phase and the I can't believe it phase and all of that shit. So you know what I'm saying? So I get that, but I'm helping you get there faster. Learn through me. Don't make the same mistakes John made. You feel me? John went in there loyal, true, and look, look what happened. So, you know what I'm saying? Watch, watch, because people have a fake persona about themselves. And then on Mad Day, and after that, you will see who they really truly are because they can't help it. You know what I'm saying? They can't help it. All I told them was, leave me alone. I don't want no problems. And to be, listen, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, yeah, I want to put them in their place. Yeah, I wanted some problems. After the shit died down, I ain't want no problems. And then I started realizing, oh shit, they really do want problems. They say they don't want problems, but they just lying. They just saying that shit for the crowd. They really do want the problems because they still mad. They mad because they not used to people like they. I'm supposed to be buried. I'm supposed to have no audience. Nobody's supposed to be in my chat. Da 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 da. They supposed to scare and intimidate the whole crowd up and everything. And look, it works. Look at my chat. Their intimidation is effective. That's what I'm saying. The ones that do pop up in my chat and do say what up and do still show love, it shows me those is the real ones. Those is the ones that's not tapping to the beat. Those are the ones that's really in the middle. You know what I'm saying? But the ones that stay lurking in the bushes because they scared that they're gonna get judged by the other ones, but then tell me in the background that I'm right. Not Amber, you the boss. Listen, if it don't apply, let it fly. I'm only talking to the suckers. You feel me? I'm only talking to the suckers. If it don't apply, let it fly. But you gotta understand, I know who really rock with me. I know who really rock with me. And guess what? I'm not gonna take advantage of that by lying to them and telling them these people ain't what they ain't when they are. I'm not gonna give them my perception of them because I have a problem with them. I'm saying this because this is the truth. I'm not saying this because yo, I'm telling you, when Vonnie had the problem with Sakina and Mr. Warner did, I talked to Sakina and I tried to tell Sakina like, nah, I don't think it's that way, Sakina. I try to squash their beef for them in the background. They don't know that. They don't know that, but I'm trying to be myself. I wasn't trying to squash it for them. I was trying to be John. I was trying to be what I believed in. I wasn't trying to let my disdain for them taint Sakina. I could have said, "Hey, Sakina, yeah," and jumped on her bandwagon and jumped on her storyline, what she was telling me at the moment, and she could have jumped on mine if she wanted to. We just didn't agree with each other, and we respected it, and we left it alone. But it's just the point that I didn't go to her knowing that she beefing with them and be like, "Yeah, yeah, you should get them. You right. You see what the fuck they did to me. That you know what I said. My situation with them is my situation with them. I think your situation is different. You know what I'm saying? Like my situation, they definitely wrong in my situation. But in your situation, I don't think their intention in the beginning was wrong, but then it turned into that. Is that not being a fair person, or is that being somebody that hates somebody and all the shit they depict me as? All the shit they depict me as. I'm telling you, I'm me on and off the field. It's not my fault. Vonnie is stupid and she thinks I'm some two-faced person that talks about my friends. Nah, bro, you got me fucked up. I'll say it to your face. That's how you know you got John fucked up. Because I'll say it to your face, probably even worse than I said it on the phone. You know what I'm saying? Take me at my word, because that's where you go wrong. When you start to try to believe what you rather want to believe rather than what I'm telling you as fact, that's where you go wrong. That means you chose to believe what you want to believe, stupidity. And that's not my problem. I can't, it's not my fault that I can articulate myself when I have to, and I break it down to the most simplest form, like a newspaper, and then motherfuckers want me to break it down more than that. No, then I'm gonna go fucking crazy. I can't break it down no further than I have. And if you can't understand, then I don't know what to tell you because words have meaning and words count. they were wrong when it comes to Sakina. Yeah, when it came, no, when I say they was wrong when it came to Sakina, when I say the beginning, remember when they was going on the panel saying like Sakina took it as, I don't know what she took it as because I kind of forgot the situation. But the first thing when they was trying to go up there, they weren't trying to fight with her. They was trying to basically diffuse it. That was my opinion. Now after that part, after the diffusing part, which was like day two or day three, then I feel like Sakina started coming at them because she felt how she felt, and then they started acting funky, and they were wrong after that. You know what I'm saying? But that's my opinion on this shit. I'm doing fair commentary. I'm doing, and I'm not. I can't lie to my friends because if I lie to my friends and then I come out as a liar, they never gonna believe me again. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta tell it to them as I believe, even if I'm wrong. I'm going off my opinion. You know. But the intentions were not to throw them under the fucking bus, but to say, hey, mate, but listen, I'm just like everybody else. I'm entitled to be wrong. Because just because I said that to her didn't mean like a month from now I would have proved that I was super fucking wrong. You know what I'm saying? Then go to another panel saying Sakina was talking about someone that she was trying not to. No, that's true. No, listen. I'm with you on that part too. I get where you coming from on that part too. I'm with you there too, because I also believe that. I already know. You know what I'm saying? I already know. Yo, I like you the realest. You funny. I got Amber at work dropping laughing emojis. I disagree with you, but you have your own opinion. Yeah, but I see where you coming from. I get both sides of it. I really do. I see where you coming from, but to know them, they just a little bullyish. It wasn't really yeah, I get it all. Trust me, I get it all. It's just hard to explain. That's why I'm laughing. Oh, stop calling me UP. That's my issue with you, Konya. I think I call you UP right now. Yo, you know why? Because I thought you was UP. Now, remember we was talking like a week ago. You was like, "I'm not UP." You started speaking Spanish, and I was like, "Yeah, I know." But until, until you show me your face, you might just speak UP. What about Spanish UP? I call you Spanish UP. But guess what? I thought I thought Joy was remember that day we was on UP panel and I thought Joy was that lady? And that was for like 4 years. So yo, that was real. That was real. When that lady came up there and debunked that shit, oh my God. I was like, one, I felt stupid and crunchy. But two, I was relieved at the same time. Like you gotta understand. One thing, yeah, stupid, crunchy, blaming wrong person, foul. But then the other part was like, it's not her. Oh my God, I kind of felt better. Like it was like, you know what I'm saying? Like something came off. Like it actually wasn't her. And I could have swore. You know what I'm saying? I could, on that one, I would have bet money too. You could have got me for my money on that one. Whoever. They could have got me. But it was a relief feeling. Once you find out it's not that person and it's not what you think, it's kind of a relief feeling. I don't know. But Millie Vanilli said that too. Man, Millie Vanilli, man, I don't care what he say. Right now, right about now, I'm not even listening to what he say. Who cares what he say? I don't know what he going off of nowadays. I don't know if he just I couldn't explain him right now. All I know is he's a bitch. That's it. I know that for a fact. That's it and that's all. You feel me? All right, so let's go, y'all. Cause I keep saying I'm gonna go, and I've been on here another 5 minutes. Everybody have a good day, have fun. Somebody fuck with you, don't be scared to slap a bitch. Peace. Oh, that was a joke. Peace.